Okay, we talk about a lot about like interviews and how to apply. And I have a last question related to that, which is, do you think there is another website that people could search for, use besides LinkedIn? It's not that it will be one another, but will help to receive more interviews or anything like that?
Yeah. So it depends. If you're looking for a job board that has a bunch of different jobs in there, you can use Indeed or ZipRecruiter or Monster, just to name a couple of these, job boards out there. Indeed does a very good job of pulling in job postings from everywhere, right? If you're looking for something specific and you're doing some research, you can apply directly to their websites.
Yeah.
So if you're looking to join one of the banks in Canada, we only have about 5 banks. So you can go to the website and find the company, apply to the job. But if you're looking for instance, startups specifically, you could also find lists online. They have some job boards. I think it's Angel List, I think is one of them that's specific to startups, and they have a job board within there. But you could even find, if you search recently funded companies, Canada, and find growing companies, scaling companies, and then you can go to their website. They're likely hiring, right? And
Perfect.
then your intro will be very similar. So you already know, you found these top 50 companies that in 2023 received funding. It's the same message going out to all 50 of them, right?
All right, all right. Clever. I got it. Got it. Yeah, no, very clever. It's good to ask because like I know that LinkedIn is very, very important. If it's your first job as tech world or develop QA and you really want it, doing all those things together will make the difference, right? One
For
time
sure.
on another. That's the thing that I always say. Like you just need one response, one answer saying yes. So as many times you try, it will make your percentage of being relevant and being choose by this company will be way better, right? So it's great. Diversity is very, very good.
If we're also targeting people just getting into the market, I would say one thing that I tell everyone is don't be picky. Your first job is not going to be the job you have in 2 years. When you join as a junior, you're learning the whole time. You're not really giving them anything, you're learning, right? So the first job, even if it's not the best pay, even if it's not the best company, even if it's not the best position, you're doing maintenance, you're not doing new stuff. It's okay.
Yeah,
Get in there, work 6 months, work 8 months, work a year and a half, whatever the number is, but gain from them. Keep learning from them because it's a lot more beneficial to learn while being paid. It doesn't matter what the salary is. And then doing side projects at home, which are not relevant, which you can't relate to, and you can't use. It's not as effective as working for a company. And again, even if the pay is not the best or the company's not as appealing, it doesn't matter. At least you're having production level experience versus
perfect.
personal projects.
And while you are doing that, if you are targeting a level or a kind of company or a type of specific job you want to do, you can also do the side projects trying to target the companies that you want to work. So okay, I did like this automation for a specific e-commerce and you want to work for an e-commerce company, so you will be doing that besides, and you also have market experience, which is great. And one of the things that I always say, that the hard part of the tech is getting the first job.
Yes,
After
always.
that, at least on my side, after I'm getting the job as a QA and have experience as a QA, I was unemployed if I wanted, because if I
Yeah.
didn't, it would be very, very easy to find. So the first step is the hardest, but the other ones are very normal.
You're absolutely right. Because, for instance, you're talking about testing. If you get a job doing manual testing and you don't want a job for the rest of your life manual testing, however, you got in manual testing. First off, you have the opportunity, likely internally, to get into automation if the company does automation,
Perfect.
right? And they'll pay you to learn that, right, to get into it. Or if you work for a company and on the side you're doing automation testing and doing courses, when you do speak to the next hiring manager and they say, well, Manny, you got manual experience, but I want automation, you can say, yes, unfortunately, my last company was all manual. However, I want to do automation. So on my personal time, this is what I've done. And it shows that
Perfect.
you care, you want to get there, you're putting the time and effort into learning things. And that's a whole different skill set that hiring managers do look for.
Perfect. Great. And also, right, people will know that you're doing, right? So you have to post on LinkedIn, make it comments about it, because then people will know that you have it, right? Having it on GitHub is very, very good, but showing that you have it on GitHub is even better.
Even better. So once you complete something, if you complete a course or you complete a project or you complete something, yeah, a quick post on LinkedIn, having it on GitHub. People sometimes have the idea of, I just built a new transit application, right?
Yeah.
And they're hiding all their code. No one cares about your code. No one's stealing your code.
True.
If there's more value of you having it out there than you hiding it.
Perfect. Perfect. Great.
Right?
Great. That's true.